To learn the guitar well, we first need to understand it. Today we'll divide this into two parts. In the first part, I'll introduce the names and functions of the guitar's parts. In the second part, I'll explain the different strings on the guitar. For example, D string, A string, and guitar types like OM. 进行第一部分. Alright, let's start with the first part. First, let's look at this acoustic guitar. Let's start from the top. The guitar is actually a lot like a person. It has a head, neck, and body, just like us. The top part is called the headstock. There are 6 tuning pegs on the headstock. The strings all go through the tuning pegs. 旋钮 by turning these pegs, we can loosen or tighten the strings, and the pitch changes accordingly. Just below the headstock, there's a white part. On some guitars it's black, but we call it the nut. This is called the upper nut. Our guitar also has a lower nut. Right, this is the upper nut. Now take a look at the nut. It's named that way because the strings pass over and rest on it. It looks just like a small pillow. That's how the nut got its name. Moving down, this entire section is called the neck. The neck is like a person's neck. The neck on the front of the neck, this is called the fingerboard. The fingerboard is laid on top of the neck. There are metal bars on the fingerboard. These are on almost all guitars, except ones with only 5 frets. These metal bars are called frets. It's also called a fret. It divides the fingerboard into segments. These are what we usually call frets. The first segment is called the first fret. The third segment is called the third fret. They're separated by the frets. Some guitars have small dots on the fingerboard, or marks shaped like lightning bolts. These are called fret markers. They're fret markers. They're also on the guitar side. On the sides of the guitar, they usually have some. These small dots are fret markers. Just like this. Here's the guitar body. The front of the body is called the soundboard. It's called soundboard. The sides are called the sides. If it's the back, called the back. Now about the strings. Some are thin, some are thick. The thinnest string of the 6 is called the first string. The thickest string is called the 6th string. So counting from bottom to top, the strings are numbered 1 to 6. Remember this. Don't mix them up. The thinnest string is the first string. The thickest string is the 6th string. At the end of the string, you can see 6 pins. These are called bridge pins. They are also called string pins. Some guitars don't have them, with strings tied through the back instead. Guitars like this are pretty rare nowadays. In the beginning, there were practice guitars, so let's just call this pin a bridge pin. The name bridge pin actually tells you what it does. It's what holds the strings in place. Each string has a small hole near the end. That hole fits onto this part. Then you push the bridge pin in. That holds the string tight. As for changing strings and taking them off, we cover all that in this series. We'll cover these in later lessons. This dark spot here, which is a bit darkened, this part is called the saddle, and many saddles are made from rosewood. It's not actually solid black, but some are made entirely black. We don't need to worry about that here. Just remember it's called the saddle. This part is called the pickguard. The pickguard protects the guitar body. Of course, on modern guitars, it not only protects the body but also adds decoration. Nowadays, many pickguards look really attractive. 名称, these are the basic names of the guitar parts. Of course, we can also talk about some special parts. Take this guitar, for example. It has a small metal bird decoration on this part. At the back of the guitar, there is also metal bird ornament. This is a strap button. Many of us have dreamed of playing guitar while standing, looking cool, and then we use a strap to hold the guitar. The two ends of the strap attach here. The strap button, also called a strap pin, is fixed onto the guitar. Sometimes they're on the sides, where we can see some black parts. Some on the sides, and others just below the sound hole. This black part is the electric pickup. It's also called an EQ. It lets the acoustic guitar connect to an amplifier, plug in power, and ready for performing. That covers the names and functions of the guitar's parts. Next, let's move on to guitar body shapes. Acoustic guitars are divided into dreadnought, auditorium, jumbo, and orchestra model shapes. Each shape has its own unique sound. For beginners, we suggest the dreadnought acoustic guitar. The dreadnought shape was created by Martin in 1920. Its size is 41 inches. The body is fairly large. The guitar's waist isn't very narrow because of its large body. It has excellent resonance. Dreadnoughts are also the most common guitar shape here. If you're buying your first guitar, it's best to choose a dreadnought. We won't get into brand names here. You might be wondering, do I need to search for a dreadnought guitar online or in shops? Not really. Just search for a 14-inch guitar. Most 41-inch guitars are dreadnoughts. There is another shape called the A-style guitar. Compared to the dreadnought, it's smaller. Its waist is more curved than the dreadnoughts. Its resonance isn't as strong as the dreadnoughts. That's because its body is smaller. Its sound is very focused. Its mid-range stands out. Very balanced. This makes it especially good for solo fingerstyle playing. If you already own a dreadnought and want to get another one, you can consider an auditorium. Also, for female players, you can choose an A-type guitar. There's also the OM type of guitar. The OM type of guitar looks very similar to the A type. Many can tell A and OM types apart by looks. They only differ very slightly. Its upper and lower body curves are less pronounced than on the A type. It's also a bit thinner than the A type. Its tone is also quite similar to the A type. But compared to the A type's balanced tone, it has brighter highs. So the OM type has clear, bright highs, which makes it better suited for fingerstyle solo. Styles like Chet Atkins blues are a perfect fit. That's why so many international fingerstyle players choose OM guitars. Since many international fingerstyle guitarists rely on OM guitars, many guitar fans here have followed suit. Many have been searching for OM guitars. The last type is called the jumbo. It has a body larger than any other guitar. Its body is especially big. Its slim waist design gives it tonal quality similar to the auditorium's A guitar. This guitar is often called an all-rounder. This means it can handle finger picking and singing in all kinds of styles. Elvis Presley, whom we all know well, in his performances and in photos, he's usually seen with this type of guitar. If you're interested, you can check out info and photos of this guitar type online. If you can definitely buy one to try out. Now, the main point is, if this is your first guitar, if you're just starting out, that it's best to choose the standard 41-inch dreadnought guitar.